here we are. And I have settings set lower indicate they've got W2F. Way further than Blizzard to set them. And I also have lighting disabled in 3D Analyze. And it's still broken here. Hang on, I can squeeze some more things in. Oh, no. Hang on, I know how to fix this. So you go to your options. This is a crazy thing. I've never had a graphics card that can play World of Warcraft, and that's the only setting we did. Oh, that would make sense. This can't even be on. I'm going to have to get a slightly faster machine even in the app on to try this. Disable all this stuff. All the shader effects are disabled. You don't get hardware cursor apparently on the Voodoo. But then you saw the instant frame rate drop. So I'm going to have to go into the settings and fine-tune things. And this never goes away. There's some textures, I don't know if it's like they can't fit into memory or what, but they never show up. So there's just big white spots all over places like Durachar and the Barrens. And as you saw, I just reset the settings. But yeah, there was, as far as I know, no footage of this graphics card playing World of Warcraft on YouTube. And this machine is overclocked to its limits. And yeah, like, maybe once I get a slightly faster processor, the rule with this machine is I didn't use any parts other than quality of life parts newer than 1999. But that still leaves me with a few models of Pentium 3 that are faster than my lowly 600 MHz. Even some that would have been a better bang for your money if you could have actually got one back when this is new. I mean, if I could get it to like this frame rate all the time, that would be fine. If this card had hardware transforming lighting, it might even be able to play with the 600 MHz Pentium 3, but it's kind of a catch-22. Because you want a faster processor to take more advantage of your faster graphics card. But a lot of faster graphics cards have hardware transforming lighting. So, yeah, it's a catch-22. With a fast enough processor, you'll create a bottleneck because, you know, the resolution can't go higher. The transforming lighting on the card isn't as fast as what, you know, the super fast CPU can do. But the texturing units are doing fine. Where is this thing? Stay on forward, this is the one. Okay, I came in from Booty Bay earlier, and I was seeing like 5 frames per second there. If you just look down at the floor, you end up with like 8 frames per second. That's the reason I know it's CPU bound. So, Classic World of Warcraft has this thing where I think it loses its charm when you play on a modern machine. Like, I played through TDC Classic, and I played through part of Vanilla Classic, kind of about as long as I played the actual Vanilla. And I didn't have the same vibes that I had when I was a kid playing this. And this is close to what it looked like on my machine. I had like 10 frames per second. Like, I had a slightly better graphics card, but it was still limited by CPU. Like, you roll into Orgrimmar, and I mean, on a packed day, you're talking like this. It did look like this when it was packed in Orgrimmar. This server isn't as populated as that. It's kind of the other reason I want to try it out here. Because I knew if it was populated, it just couldn't do it. It's Pentium 3, 600 megahertz. It's copper mined, but You know, it's not all that much. I'm just going to show off this game running on basically nothing. Load times are unreal. So weird having a little 60 character like on a distant 60 server and never having discovered these places. Oh, I just haven't loaded in yet. Holy shit. That's the other reason I know it's not the graphics card too, because the graphics card has the memory for all this stuff. Apparently this game doesn't take that much texture memory. Like even for the time. This could just be an incompatible texture format. This could just be too big of a texture for the poor Voodoo. That said, I know a lot of people who would have just played with this. Like, I know an uncomfortable amount of people who would have seen this and been like, yeah, this is fine. I wonder if I could do a beach pool. Not in single player, I don't think. I'm gonna be a little shit. And if someone kills me, I'm gonna pray that they're in /world because I'm gonna make them feel really embarrassed. Undead Mage is such a vibe. By the way, I'm actually playing through this game on my Radeon, but I'm probably not going to stream any of that footage because it's fucking Warcraft. No one wants to watch me play Warcraft anymore. Oh dear. Like, I don't know, anyone who knows about World of Warcraft on an engine level, if they, or just about DirectX, if they could tell me what those holes right there are, that would be amazing. And before you suggest switching to OpenGL, I've tried. Every server I get on just kicks me after like a minute. Like you literally get like 30 seconds to a minute, and then it just kicks you if you're in OpenGL mode on this machine. So I don't know what that is. And Voodoo 3s are actually really good at OpenGL. This kind of makes me want to get a TNT2 and see how well it can actually run this thing. Because, you know, the whole debate was 3DFX Voodoo versus TNT2, who's top dog. And the obvious answer was the Voodoo 3, but, you know, NVIDIA, fanboys and fangirls, they even existed back then. Except Devin Pass looks in this. Isn't this Devin Pass? No, it goes straight to Duskwood, doesn't it? Yeah, look at how Duskwood is just white textures. I don't think my Voodoo's doing anything right now. I think it's just sitting there unused. Wow, this totally kills the vibes of Dust Blue. Oh yeah, the surface B. We want to try freaking Stormwind. I don't know. I'm in a farming spec. I don't think I want to get a Stormwind. I think I'm going to take my character to Westfall and just hang out there, though. I mean, it says 3.2 frames per second, but I see 2 frames. There we go. That looks like 3. Yeah, I mean, you couldn't actually play like this. Not with the CPU lagging like this. And I don't have any logging, anything running right now. But I guarantee if I put my hand over the exhaust, it's warm. Once I get over this bridge, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah. That side of the case for the processor. I might need to get a better heatsink for this too. But I think I'm going to find a better cartridge. The Athlon, even if I had an extra 100 megahertz, the Athlon would still be like twice as fast as this almost. Like, I did a 3D mark on both machines, and the Athlon build was like 60% faster, and it's not 60% higher clock. The first Athlon scored like the same amount too in 3D Mark 99. I don't know why. I'm also going to do a Cinebench run here in a minute once I'm done 20 video games. And once I'm done recording this, I'll probably run some more benches. Like Cinebench 2000. Wait. Yeah. That's what Moonwork is. Moonwork is the place where, yeah, okay. Childhood memories coming back. Just like high school. You're anywhere I want as long as I look out the ground. Hang on, I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna put that on system. It's just like high school. Just look down and keep walking. No problems, right? I do think I'm also going to try Grand Theft Auto 3 on this machine again. Because I ran it on here a while ago. And it did perform better than this. I think I got about 12 frames per second. That's not enough for that's enough for World of Warcraft. Believe it or not. If it's a steady, like non-laggy, like there's not very many spikes, I can play World of Warcraft at 15 frames per second. I have my rotations and stuff memorized when it comes to rating and whatnot. It's if it lags that I suck. Am I going the right way? Yeah. I think World of Warcraft took advantage of hardware transformer lighting. Like, a lot. Way more than people give it credit for. I had better frame rates as a kid, but just slightly. Because like by the time I was really into this game, I had a Duron. I had a 1 gigahertz AMD Duron. It was originally a 750 megahertz Duron, but upgrading PCs for people, I managed to find parts all the time. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, they're both killing me. Actually, no, not. Hang on, let me dismount. Oh, I'm fine. I'm just gonna do this first. feel like if I had a 133 megahertz bus, this would be a little bit better. But I don't even think this chipset can do that. It's just a regular Apollo Pro. Okay, Bradridge was one of the earlier places worked on. Oh, I'm not marked for PvP anymore. Sweet. See, if it were like this, I could do that. What the yolls along here? I'm going to see if I can pick up the knolls. Holy some knolls. Oh. Oh my god, classic. Vanilla feels so weird. Oh yeah, that's terrible. Forgot about that. Oh.